Hi Tom. All good, all good. What about you? Is everything fine? Just got to 63 hours, by the way. 63 hours to do 9,000. Don't worry, don't worry. How's it proceeding with the living ducks? Progress is alright. Good luck to you. What is your feeling about it? Do you feel like it's gonna be painful? That would be very good. Are you hunting with multiple devices or just one? Alright, got it. Fair enough. Having to play through the games is the worst part. If you don't feel like doing so. Right now I'm proceeding with the playthrough of my 2 diamonds. I mean, of 2 of my 4 diamonds. I will have to play through all the other, all of them 4, actually, unfortunately. But yeah, it is painful. Oh, I see. I honestly know nothing about Crystal at all, so I can't really tell. Alright. I mean, knowing how much you hate Platinum, I guess that Crystal must really be disappointing. Hi Eli, good evening. How's it going? Oh, did I say Platinum? I wanted to say Diamond. I'm sorry. By the way, I'm also like I got 4 platinums, as you already know, and there are 2 of them in which I didn't fight all the trainers. I just played through them like extremely quickly to get to the end, and I actually got no money at all. So I'm going back fighting everything right now in platinum because I need the money to be able to buy the Pokeballs so that I'm able to collect the Premier Balls. And I wanna get to 150 Premier Balls in every single game. Probably even more, I don't know, still have to do the math. But right now I got like 30 in that game. So I definitely got stuff to do. Oh, I see. 9,000 Tara, by the way. We're getting close to the 5 digits. It is, it is. It's very good. Let's hope to get the same luck for Tepig, honestly. I mean, the same is impossible, we are already too far. But yeah. Thank God I was super unlucky with Larios and not with these hounds. It was way more fun to be on Larios compared to these hounds. Like, at least you were freaking Cena legendary, you know. And the encounters were super quick. It really was. This year was sensational so far. We went through some really crazy arcs. Also the Eternal Forest one, like, we didn't even feel it because it was extremely quick. But getting Marker and Baneri first phase, both of them, was insane. I mean, it was not quick because Markro took 31,000, but I mean 31,000 in the Eterna, like, I was expecting to do 150,000 encounters, honestly, before getting my... No, I mean, not 150,000, but I was expecting to do, like, to get both of them, like, 90Ks, honestly. So that one really wasn't expected. Very good. In which game? Was it in Fire and Leaf Green? Or like Gen 1 games? Alright. Might be, might be. Hi Willy. Doing pretty good. Pretty okay. What about you? Are you hunting for something cool? Hello Salvatore. Good evening. Alright, good luck. Super good luck. There's also a guy that is usually on my streams that was hunting for the shinypokemons. He was going for Giratina from the Sinjo Ruins. Let's go, Salter. And how is it going with the hounds, Willy? Are you counting the resets? Thank you, thank you. Alright. Best of luck to you. Honestly. What made you join such a tedious sound? Oh, got it. Did you already collect the other two? Or is this the first one? Alright, alright. Yeah, I can imagine, honestly. As I was telling you, there is a guy usually during like that watches the stream. That as far as I remember, is around 9Ks for Giratina. Code hunting for it, 170 hours in. a decent blast, I would say. Hopefully the other two will be faster. I guess if you will go for Giratina and Palkia, like right after having got Dialga, I guess. That would be devastating, but I mean, if you want to get all of them 3 before Pokebank shut down. Yeah, fair enough. How long have you been Shanyantin for? Alright. Got it. What is the shiny that you are the most proud of? Was that one the first game that you shanyanted in? Or you just started to hunt in the oldest games and then I don't know, in which game do you like to hunt? Oh wow. Congrats. Very cool, very cool. And what is the one that you like the most to hunt in? Your favorite one? Mine is Gen 4. Even if right now I'm in Gen 5, but it's a side generation for me. The main one is Gen 4. In fact, if you scroll down like all my videos, there are just Gen 4 shinies, pretty much. Alright. Oh, alright. Then I agree. But if you prefer the 2D sprites, why do you wanna move the eventual shiny Dialga from the Siege Ruins to the Pokebank? Or you wanna clone it before and then you wanna move it? do you mean that you might lose? So my first ever shiny was a shiny Ghastly in Pokemon Pearl, found in the Eau de Chateau. It was a random full of shiny Ghastly. The first shiny that I hunted for was a shiny Lugia, that's why it is the mascot of my channel. That came up after 7Ks in Soul Silver. But before getting Lugia, I found so many shinies with the Pokéradar, and before hunting with the Pokéradar, I found other random full of shinies. Like, I found many of them. Yeah, it is. I mean, I guess it is pretty easy to tell, isn't it? By the way, which one was yours, Willie? I have not even an idea about the starters of that game, honestly. I've heard about the game when it got released, because it was extremely hyped back in the day. I have no idea about the starters. Let me Google it, hold on. I'm curious. I mean, it's actually similar. It's actually similar. Alright, alright. I mean, that was a good choice, honestly. I also found a couple shinies in the safari, in the friend safari. They were random, I was not counting for them. I found a spirit tomb, and then I found another one, but I don't remember which one, but I'm sure that I found another one. As far as I remember, I found three random shinies in Pokemon Y. One was a shiny Spritzy that was full odds, was not in the friend safari. Spiritomb, and then there is another one like 100%, but I don't remember. I haven't touched Pokemon Y for a while. Tell them. Did you hunt for the Gyro starters, Willy? Because that one was one of the first towns that I did after Lugia. An extremely fast one. Alright. Was it on Diamond and Pearl or on Platinum? Because to me, the Zubat sprite in Diamond and Pearl looks fantastic. Alright, were you looking for Chikorita or for the other two? Or one of the other two? By the way, I also did so, and my target initially was Cyndaquil, but I wanted to get all of them. And I got 3 Chikoritas, a Totodile, and then Cyndaquil. This one was my curse. Alright. Oh, okay. Also the Platinum one looks pretty good. Oh my goodness. That one must be the worst ratio I've ever seen so far. That was unfortunate. But losing the 50% 5 times back to back. I don't know. I'm so sorry for you, boss. By the way, that's pretty much why I will never hunt the starters in Gen 3, but I will be hunting for the OM1s in Gen 4. I don't like to fail shinies. Especially if I didn't have any chance of catch. At least. Pretty unfortunate, by the way. Did you also go for Trico and Torchic? Or just for Mudkip? Did you get to which number it was? Let me know. Oh, got it, William. This is probably the worst thing I've ever seen, like, ever. Like, it is huge. Imagine going for, like, only 3 starters and getting over 1,000 encounters in. 100,000 encounters in. Like, aren't you at, like, 150,000 right now, total? My goodness. I mean, the Charmander was 70Ks and the Bulbasaur 40Ks so far. Wasn't it? It really is. It really is. Thank God I'm not you. Yeah, he's only missing that one from the trio. Fire and Olive Green? I think. That actually is rough. I got so lucky with my Kanto trio. from Fire Red Leaf Green. I got Charmander after 900. I mean 867. Squirrel after 7998. And Bulbasaur after, I think it was 1000. It was like 1000 or something before Alpha. I don't remember right now. That's insane. Someone hacked your file and changed the decoding so that you couldn't find shinies. Pretty much. Like, that's insane. By the way, what did your Safari Week end with a catch or a fail? That's unfortunate. It is probably the case to sell the cartridges and buy other ones. By the way, now that I think about mine, it actually started and ended not only with a win, because I wouldn't have ended if it wasn't a win, but also with the same Pokemon. This was a 5%. It was the starting and the ending, like on the same game. Like on the same cartridge. Insane. Probably. Imagine starting on 2 and getting to 8. That's wild. Best of luck to you, by the way. Hit me up whenever you find this Quiro. I wanna know right away. By the way, guys, can you tell me if the volume of my voice is okay together with the background music? Like, if it is not hearable, my voice, tell me. I'll try to increase it, but I'm not used to speak loud in general, like, so. And the music, like the background music that I'm listening right now, got a lower volume compared to the one that is in the actual stream. Alright, thank you. I mean, I guess that's for you is good. It is good also for. Alright. Thanks. Fair enough. At some point, the craziness just strikes. That thing is extremely weird, by the way. Like going this long for like the same trio. Like that's what makes it so crazy, actually. Like it didn't happen for a random amount. Like I don't know, 60Ks for I don't know a random encounter round, and then 40Ks for Squirrel. But it was like 40Ks, 70Ks, and 40Ks again. Like it is crazy. By the way, are you recording the Hound? Have you already started? Did you end up getting a camera or not? Got it. I don't really know what the thing you wrote is. Alright, alright. Let's go. Will you stop at 10Ks? Or 10Ks was the initial goal and then you will go on? Because I mean, to do 100 it will take you like 40 minutes. So within 11 p.m. you will be done actually. Alright. Let's go for it. I can't wait to go for the birds too, by the way. I wanna be co-daunting for all of them. It will be cool. Can't wait. I really hope for you he's gonna come quick, honestly. Hi Tiago. Tiago, there is Willy that is going for a Sinjoro in the Alga right now. So you have a friend right now. By the way, Willy, Solitaire is colorblind. That's why he's actually super worried about going for Zapdos. He can't actually see it. That's why. How's it going with the internal ship? I don't know. Honestly, I feel like it is pretty noticeable if you see, if you can see all the colors properly. I think he got more soft resets than you so far. This means you gotta go on, Tiago. Unless you wanna be beaten. Hi Browns. All good, all good. What about you? Did your freaking OC shine? That's unfortunate. Keep going, keep going. Crazy, by the way. 40k from Asura method. Let's see, let's see. Tonight I will get to 500, to 5,000 total, so I will pass your predict, so let's see. I mean, it would actually not be great, but apart from me being okay with it, because I would be done, it would actually be my first ever female starter, so I would accept it without any problem, even if it would be looking awful. It actually gets also triggered by the RCS you can get from the Void glitch. I don't know if that one is considered the same one as the one unlocked with the Azure Flute. Because in the end you actually get to the same place. But you would be reaching it without using the unreleased event. Thank you so much, Browns. I'm sorry you don't like it. I'm sorry, but hopefully I will be back to Gen 4 and 3 pretty soon. Yeah, I was pretty sure about it, but at least you don't have to use to actually collect the Azure Flute. Wasn't it the problem for you? I mean, wasn't it the thing that you didn't want to get in your game? Because like if you reach the Pokemon, but you would be moving it, so it wouldn't even matter. But I don't know, like you know my mind about it. I would actually go for it. But why? Why would you release it? I can't wait to trigger the Azure Flute event and hunt for shiny Arceus, by the way. No, never played them. Never played anything after X and Y. But when I started to shiny out, I've always thought that I would have always been stuck in Generation 4. I wasn't actually caring about Gen 3 because I didn't have the games back in the day and I wasn't looking for buying the games. But I got the Gen 5 games, but it is not that I didn't like them, because I like them, but I just didn't want to play on them. But right now I changed my mind. Like, I mean, it was a year ago that it has been since like 2023, like the beginning of 2023, that I wanted to get to Gen 5, honestly. To shine out. But at the beginning I didn't want to shine out in this generation. I don't know why. Bella looks. Apart from the pineapple feature, I really can't wait to eat pizza, by the way. Like, I can't wait. Unironically. This Saturday will probably be pizza plus stream after the pizza. Average Saturday night for me. Thank you so much. Appreciate that so much, Browns. You're always too kind. Let's go. Good news. The past week I didn't have my pizza, so I'm dying for it right now. The past Saturday I went to the McDonald's after so long time actually. I mean not so long, but some months I would say. Kinda missing it. I was kinda missing it. My favorite coupon with a double crispy McBacon menu. God bless the crispy McBacon. He was probably referring to like a restaurant, I guess. By the way, Brown's Lux is from Italy, so I don't really think he will go to a restaurant in Cali. My favorite food place. I mean, I don't know about the place, but if I have to say my favorite food right now, it is pizza. Like it is always the thing that I love to eat the most, honestly. But after the pizza, I mean, if you are talking about actual different type of food, not like Italian foods, because every single thing Italian like is broken, but the sushi and Chinese food like is broken. I love it. I would put it as a second place after pizza, probably. Without probably, definitely. I'm not that much into the KFC, honestly. I think it is a little bit overrated, honestly. I'm not referring to the quality of the food, because of course it is. I mean, it's a fast food, so you're not expecting that much, but even the taste, like, it tastes good, but it's not as good as you expect it to be. Like, I don't know. I feel like it is extremely overrated. Like, if a friend of mine was telling me, oh, let's have some KFC, I was okay with it. Like, I'm not gonna deny, but if there is the McDonald's option or another fast food, I'm 100% picking the other one. I don't know, like if I have to eat chicken, like I'm eating the not the fast food one, like I prefer going like I have no idea about the actual international name of the place in which I go to get it, but hold on, let me try and get a translation because it is pretty hard. Give me a second so that I can actually tell you. In one of the places in which you can get the roasted chicken, like that stuff, actually. It is more genuine, like it is, and in the end, you're actually spending, like, it is even cheaper probably compared to the fast foods right now. Like every time I go there and buy an actual good chicken, it is not expensive. Like if I'm going to the McDonald's, I'm always spending like 15 or 16, but I eat a lot, so it doesn't actually count. But whenever I go to buy this type of chicken that I was telling you, like I don't spend a lot and it is healthy, like, it is good, so I prefer it. But I'm still not gonna deny, like if everyone wants to go to the KFC, I'm going, like, okay. I love it actually. Not extremely cheap, but still cheap for nowadays prices. And also very good. Like, I don't know, but I'm just a fan. I can't really, like, if you don't like it, you don't like it. Fair enough. I remember that the first time I went to the KFC was when it opened in my actual city, in the train station in Bologna. It was like the same week that it opened. I went there with some friends of mine. But the first time that I went there, that I went to a KFC was not in Italy, but it was abroad. I don't remember, like it was so many years ago. I don't remember if it was in the Netherlands or in the UK, but I'm not sure. Like, probably the Netherlands, but it was like so many years ago. And it was the first ever time that I tried it, and it was actually very good. So probably like abroad it is better. Like so many friends of mine told me that, for example, the McDonald's in Italy is better than in other places that are abroad. And I actually had no clue about it. Like I don't even know if I have to trust such an info. But the first time I ate the KFC, let's assume I was in the Netherlands. I don't remember in which place I was. It actually was very good. So I don't know. It might be that the one that is in my city right now is just bad. I have no idea, honestly. But like the food is also always cold, like every time. I don't know. It is weird. By the way, same thing in Italy, Thiago. I mean, it is not sad, it is probably better. I don't care anymore about football, so I don't really care, honestly. And in general, like I don't like when people start to support a team randomly, like without following football, so I'm not gonna do that at all. Like if I'm not following football, I'm not even gonna say, oh, I hope that Italy wins, even if it is already out and I already know it, but I'm still not gonna say that. Even if, of course, like, really, I would be okay. I mean, it would be a good thing. It was the previous year, but I was following the World European. I mean, not the previous year, but the previous European. pretty pretty crazy European, by the way. But this time Italy didn't play that good. As far as I saw, I only saw the first match, the match against the Spain, and the one that made us go out. But I mean, I said I didn't care. I watched it because I had to. I was with people and they were watching it, so I had to watch. If it was for me, I wouldn't have watched it. But I did, and as far as I saw, it was not that great, honestly, the performance. By the way, you said World Cup. Were you referring to the European, actually? I just noticed Euro word. Like, I read Cup and I was like, alright, he's talking about European, but... I mean, whenever it comes to the nationality, like the nationals, like, of course I'm hoping for mine, but in general, like, what I've always felt is that I want for the team that got the best performance to succeed in general. Even when I was following the sport itself, like, so for example the Serie A, like the Italian league, I was watching this sport because I like this sport actually. I like this sport in general. I'm not really a fan of a specific team, alright? I've never really been. There are things that I prefer, of course. I mean, there were, but in general, even if like a team that I like is playing against one that I don't care about, if that one is playing better or if it deserves the actual win to go on with the tournament or the league because it is deserved, I hope for the other team to win, like, without any blame. I love meritocracy, honestly. And I love when the hard work gets paid off. No, I like living in a booth. I don't know, Salvatore, it might be that it exists, but I just don't know about it. But that name made me think about another one that is the bun burger. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but to me, like, the burgers from that place are the one that got the better taste. Like, it is so good. The only problem is that, like, a menu costs like 11, and I would need like 2 or 3 to be able to be satisfied. So I never go there. Like, it is too expensive. You're paying too much for not enough food. If I have to add my cheat meal with it, I wanna be broken, you know. The "do you like your neck" was probably the best wave ever. I'm not even gonna lie. Hi Pokemon. Hi Pokemon. By the way, guys, I'm sorry if I'm replying with delay, but I was lost in my topic some minutes ago and I just left over the whole chat. Hi Pokemon. Yeah, do not say that. Do not. Oh, fair enough. Alright, now I officially catched up on everything. With no more gaudy delay. Guys, I wanna know your guess for my Tepig. Tell me the encounters. Like, I don't wanna have like a specific encounter, but just like, I don't know, 4K. I mean, 4K is over my at this point, or like 6Ks, 7Ks, like this thing. Like, tell me. I wanna know. For me, I don't know. Like, I would say something between 9 and 11. Or 5, as I was saying since the beginning. Can you guys just decrease the number a little bit? Yeah, but nowadays like the prices are insane. That's why I was like glorifying so much the roasted chicken that I was talking about before. Like, yeah, a grown man gets satisfied with that thing without even spending 10 or 11. I'd say. I don't know. Like the burgers in general are extremely expensive nowadays. But I mean, if you are not talking about the fast food bar, the actual restaurant, you are also gonna pay for staying in the actual place. So like whenever you're sitting, like everything is gonna be pumped when it comes to the price. So, but yeah, definitely too expensive. But in general, like also the pizzas, like in restaurants, like you can't be price margarita like 8, bro. 8 or 9, like you're crazy. I'd love to get a shiny right now, like just to break the quiet. Not me for sure. I think no one, by the way. I bet that whenever someone finds something, drops it in the chat, like, I wanna know. By the way, you said that you're also going for Regigigas right now. Are you going for it with multiple devices or just one? By the way, I don't know if you're new to my channel, but I got an insane arc with the Regis in Platinum. I suggest you to scroll down my videos and check it out because it was crazy. I then got lucky with the Regigigas, but I got extremely lucky with the other 3. So the actual trio. I can't stop but spamming that video, but it is like too good. I will never experience such a thing again. I thought I was almost gonna do that when I saw Snivy shining, but I better fly down. That was pretty good actually. Like it was a bit more than 10 each. Pretty crazy, honestly. If you didn't tell me like how much you spent, I would have said like 240 probably. Probably 220. 40 was too much. But yeah, it was fair actually. Alright. Oh, so you're not going for anything right now, Thiago? Are you just chilling here? Waiting to collapse in the bed? Let's go. Yeah, a little bit more. I mean, but yeah, 10 is very good in a restaurant with a roof on your head, like pretty okay. It does include it, as far as you said. So definitely pretty good, especially if there was also the wine. Definitely unexpected. I have no idea about what that is actually, and about the price. I couldn't know less. Pokemon, did you suspend the Gen 5 starter round in the end? Did the Shiny shot get thrown away? We also love you, Pokemon. Are you going for something different right now? Like a chain with your decks now? No, it is water. Stop it. The sad thing is that it actually is expensive, even if you collected so many great deals. That's actually extremely sad. Cause like nowadays, like I don't know, to get a, it depends on the what's it called, on the language of the game. But for example, for an Argon and Soul Silver, like spending, like for an English one, as far as Thiago told me at least, that are going for extremely high. If you're spending like 50 or 60 for the only cartridge, it is already a good deal. That is crazy actually. Thank God the Italian versions like are cheaper, like. But I wish that all my games were English. I can't even tell you. Insane. How old are you? If you mind me asking. Huge. I mean, when did you start to play on the PC? On the emulators? I mean, when I was a child, like, but even when I was like 12, like, or yeah, 12, 13, I didn't have any clue about being able to be playing Pokemon on the computer, but it probably was just me, I don't know. What is that emote? That emote? Yeah, imagine getting shinies. Crazy. You were just a grown kid, by the way, that you already knew how to use the computer. By the way, it is time for me to flex. As always, let's go. In super good conditions from my childhood. As far as I remember, like, it was not more worth than like 50 probably when I bought it. I mean, when my parents bought it for me. I kind of have a memory of seeing 45 on the ticket, but I don't know. I kind of have a very good memory when it comes to things, especially related to my childhood. But in general, but I'm not sure. So. No. It's gonna be with me for forever. I will give it to my children, and they will give it to their children. Neither do I. But I should download one. I really should, but I literally have no knowledge about it, so I have to do some researches about the emulators in general before downloading. wanna know what is the best one and that stuff before committing. By the way, I got it gifted way after the release, actually. A lot of time passed. I don't remember the year it got released, but I think it was 2009, and I got it as a gift in... I think I was in the 4th year of elementary school. Probably the 3rd one. So I would say I was like 9 years old. So 2012. Oh, so I was right. But I remember it was the last one remaining in the store. All right. I told you I got a good memory. Let's go. By the way, huge furry with also the Poké Walker, like the old cartoon thing. Thank God. My goodness, thank God. Since I was a child, I was always keeping these cool cartoon boxes. Like, I mean, they are little. Like, of course, not the Lego ones that are extremely big. I mean, I still got some of them actually, but they are like pressed. I don't know. Alright, fair enough. I think that it still is in the Euros. I don't think they got kicked already. Don't worry, Willy. Pokemon is always aggressive. Don't worry. It seems he's aggressive, but he's not. Through the messages, nothing actually goes through in the correct way. I'm kidding, Pokemon. Yeah, most likely looks. Insane that you were hunting like those many years ago, like when I was still a baby, by the way. Congrats on the 10Ks. We are almost 200 away from today's goal, so this means an hour and a half, pretty much. If you guys have an idea about a specific emulator to download that is the best working one for you, tell me. I'm looking for one. When I will have spare time, I will... I mean, I could just do it during these days, but I will not. But I have to. But as far as I saw, I can actually run the save file that I back up on the PC with the emulator just in case. So just in case, I wanna keep it. So that if I have to check something in my file, I can actually avoid turning on the device and I can just check it from the emulator. Yeah, you can. Let's go. Let's see. Let's see if the Southern curse strikes. By the way, a couple of years ago, way more than a couple of years ago, it happened that I was watching some playthrough of people that were playing using the emulator, and they were actually lagging or with some glitches or stuff on the screen. Did this problem get fixed in time, or it's still easy in this way? Yeah, there is Instagram web. You have to log in, but there is. Oh, alright. Pretty weird actually that recording it makes that glitch to appear, but fair enough. Literally, maximize the odds just for 10 minutes. Oh, by the way, I didn't reset on a game. I'm behind on a single game, hold on. $800. Coming to this point, I would say the goal is to actually get the Tepig before the 27th of July, because then I will be off for a week. I will be back like on half of the first week of August. So I'd like to get back to shiny hunting without being still on Tepig after having hunted for it for a month at that point. But I don't know, I feel like I might be finding it before the end of the month. I mean, I don't feel this unlucky. Especially if I'm doing 500 not every day, but every stream. let me do some math. So I would say that like before the 27th, let me see. I guess that I will be hunting for like 14 days. 14 or 15 days within that, oh my goodness, within that date. So should actually be doing a lot of encounters. Hopefully I will be done. 15 days. Every day 500. Is there a Donald Trump social media? What are you referring to? I had no clue about it, honestly. And what happens in there? Right. Fair enough. 65 hours in, by the way. And we will see 66 before the end of the stream. It doesn't feel like being this many hours into it, honestly. Huge. But it doesn't feel like being this long into this round just because I already found two shinies. Because if I still was dry of shinies, it will be feeling infinite, like I would say. Come on. can't get enough of the of your emotes, by the way. That's a supreme usage. Why do I have to crash? Give me a second. Should actually be good again. Alright. The router wasn't needed. That's good. Yeah, my connection tried to betray me, but it understood that it was not the day. And it will never be the day. 100% shiny Tepig during my own. Fortunate. You can't use that emote without saying Gen 5 before. Gen 5, disappointed emote with the red face. Like, it is a classic usually. Alright, thank you Thiago for sending it to me. I will check, I guess, within the next week. Probably during the next week. I don't know. I mean, I will check the emulator thing. Guys, a very important question. Do you prefer the East Coast shallows or the West Coast shallows? Bella Forlo. I just asked what what we were talking about like some days ago. Insane. What a coincidence. Oh, we're different. So I thought about it, and I think I prefer the blue one, the East Coast one. Let's go. Me too. There is a shiny pig in this encounter. There wasn't. All good, all good. What about you? No, he's not. He's just a friend of mine that goes to university with me. Probably the only person right here that doesn't expected. I mean, it is Thursday in the end. We all know what happens on Thursday. Good night, Forlo. See ya. And enjoy the Agnes. Bianca just doesn't want to deliver the freaking pork. It is pretty common in general in the Italian grammar. That's why. All the plural words. I mean, not all, but the majority of the plural words in Italian ends with the letter A. Sorry. Good night, Tiago. Thank you so much for passing. See you in the next one. by Willy. Looks, are you still going for the Carvana in the Safari Zone? I mean, aren't you still gonna get back to Neubot in the future whenever Carvana will be done? Did you quit Neubot? We're 150 encounters away from 5Ks, by the way. Not bad. It would have been such a dream if I was finding Tepig quickly too. Like, too good to be real, actually. You can't even understand how thankful I am for getting Snivy and Oshawott this quick. Like, doing the same amount back to back, it's not the same, it's not that great, trust me. I mean, when it comes to this type of amounts, if I'm going for the birds back to back, I like it. That I think is probably gonna be the next thing I will be doing that will have something back to back. Probably. I don't know, honestly. But it actually depends. It actually depends. Still can't really plan on it. Alright, alright. I was a bit scared by that no more thing that you wrote. That's why I was wondering. By the way, good luck. Good luck on the Carvagna. By the way, I don't even know the pronunciation of that Pokemon. Like, is it pronounced Carvagna or Carvana or I don't know, like, tell me. I've actually never known. Alright, fair enough. Do you remember the catch and flee rate? As far as I remember, wasn't it like quick to catch, but also not quick, but easy to catch, but also easy to fail? Like, oh, so Carvana. Alright. Then I was pronouncing it correctly. Alright. Desert as me. Same thing in the end. By the way, from today I also set up some dye balls in my Ruby and Sapphire. So I'm moving 24 dye balls every day to my Echo and Soul Silver games. 6 each. So we are proceeding faster right now. Before I was just going with double Emerald. Right now also Ruby and Sapphire are in. I mean, if you're... Hold on. I mean, if you're looking for playing it, why should you sell it? I mean, it actually always depends, because everything in the world gets pricey when the time passes. So if you wanna keep it for the profit, I mean, you can always sell it and sell it for a lot, but you can as well also keep it for the profit, or just as everything. But I feel like that you should be keeping it, unless you wanna do profit on it, only if you wanna actually, I mean, only if you are looking for playing on it. But you actually said you're looking for playing on it, so why not? I mean, why not keeping it? To me, like, everyone should actually, I mean, if you like hunting and you like hunting in Gem 4, like, you should have at least a single copy of Platinum. Like, why not? You're unlocking a lot of hounds by only having a single cartridge more. Unless you need money or stuff like that, I wouldn't be selling it. Talking about the rare feature, like, I mean, because of the online markets, you can always find it. Like, rare things are not even rare anymore. Like, these things aren't considerable rare. They can be found like super easily in the end. Like, if you're selling it tomorrow and you wanna play the game, I don't know, in 2026, you can buy it again, like, without any problem. Probably it will be a little bit more pricey, but just a little bit. But I would keep it, honestly. Unless you know that you don't wanna play on it and you will not play on it, I would keep it. For example, when I was not hunting in Gem 5, I was still keeping my game from Gem 5, and it was not because of the fact that I was in love with them. I mean, because they were from my childhood. Because, for example, I also had an Omega Ruby, but I already knew that I would have never played it, because I got it gifted. I would have never played it, I would have never hunted on it, I would have never done anything on it, so I sold it. But that's because I was aware of what I wanted to do. But I didn't sell the Gen 5 because I knew that in a potential future I might have been going for them. Yeah, I had one. But I already mentioned this on a stream. I played it up to the second gym, and then I left it because I mean, I feel like that I left it because in that period I was not playing Pokemon in general. But whenever I got back to Pokemon, I wasn't caring at all about that one. Like, I'm not saying that it was not great, because it of course was. Because I've seen things. I haven't played it in the end, but I'm still able to tell that it was a great game. But I mean, I prefer money in general. I don't like having useless things. That's what I mean. If for me something is useless, I'm getting rid of it. But if I think that something might still have some value for me in a potential future, I'm keeping it. Or if I know that I'm never gonna do anything on it. And also, in the period in which I sold it, was the period in which I was collecting all the all the stuff for the channel, so the capture cards. I was slowly collecting more and more games to be able to properly shiny out. I had to upgrade the computer, so I mean, if there was something that was useless and I could do money out of it, I was doing it, because I had to spend some money for all the things I collected in these past 3 years, or even 4 probably. No, 3 I would say. By the way, Browns, talking about the fact that your finger hurts when you hunt, but do you keep your devices like? Hold on, I don't know how to properly explain it. Like every single one near to each other. Like for example, let me see if I'm able to. No. Let me. For example, if I get these two devices here. Do you hunt by keeping them like in this way? So because I like sometimes, like the majority of the times whenever I'm multiple hunting, I'm actually keeping them in a like not in the they are not like, they don't seem like being right. Like hold on, I'm gonna take a picture of my setup right now, because when I'm doing this hunt and also when I'm doing the fossil hunt, I'm also keeping them in this exact way. Let me just take a picture and I will show it to you so that it is easier. Because by doing so, I'm not spreading my fingers too much, and I'm able to press everything by not spreading them and not like making my hand hurt. Hold on. I keep them in this way, so they are like they are not on a line. That's what I meant. But it depends on the hunt. Like I know that I'm actually able to check the screens from the PC, but by keeping them in this way, I'm able to also check the DS. Like I just feel better by checking the PC directly. But if you didn't try, I would suggest you to try and place them in a weird way, in a way that might be seeming weird, but it's not weird in the end. Like you should put them in the way that it is more comfortable for you and for your hand. That's the style I use, at least. I don't know if it is something that is done by other people, but I guess it is. I don't know. And I will be using that sort of setup also for the one that I will be doing after this one. So the 2 Magikarps and the Tentacool and also the Dratini. But there will be the 3 devices in the like setup in the way I showed you, that are the one for Magikarp and Tentacool, and then there will be another one, like there is a little bit on the side for Dratini. I will be just controlling it with my right hand. But yeah, I strongly suggest you to try and change the position of the devices, because that might be really a clash factor. Alright, got it. Got it. I'm sorry. By the way, if you're hunting with the eggs in the end, it is pretty okay to be hunting with a single device. I think that at best you might be hunting with 2, but I don't know, me personally, like I would be hunting with 1. Good luck. Oh my goodness, you're crazy, by the way. Without flame body. Like full odds without flame body, like crazy. I don't know why I'm going for a full odd eggs by myself, like I mean myself. But without flame body, like there's no way I was doing that. You must really be a lover of Chimical to be doing that. But isn't there another way to get a wild Chimical in Gen 3 apart from the 1% Chimical? Like, is that Pokemon really that rare in those games? Are you serious? Like you are hatching two eggs in a single hour. Oh my goodness. You're definitely out of mind. You're definitely out of mind. It is worse than hunting for Wailmer. For Wailord, sorry. Bro. Oh, 10. I mean, still horrible, but I thought it was 2. Alright. So it actually depends on the Pokemon, because every single Pokemon hatches in a faster or slower depending on the grab of the Pokemon. But I'm actually trying to remember about my Riolu, but I don't remember honestly. I feel like I was probably doing like hold on, it doesn't really count, because I was actually at the beginning I was actually collecting the eggs and then I was hatching them, so it doesn't really count. If I was collecting them and hatching them in the same hour, probably even less than 30. But I think that whenever I will be back on the Riolu hunt, I won't be collecting the eggs before. I will just be collecting them during the stream, even if it might be seeming, and it is, a waste of time during the stream. First of all, the stream won't be dedicated completely to the Riolu, so that wouldn't be a problem in the end. But also because of the fact that I actually figured out that if I was not doing that, I would be feeling like weird somehow, because I still got some eggs to hatch that I collected before, but I will go on not doing that, and I will collect them during the stream, because if I was collecting them before the stream, I wouldn't have the proof that the shine is legit, actually. I think I got like 3 boxes left to hatch. I have no idea when I will go on with that now. I actually don't want to. don't want to do that, but I want to have that one done. So whenever I will have an empty spot on a layout, will go on. Hopefully it will hatch someday, and I will never touch an egg again. Oh, so you collect 5. Alright. I think I won't be doing so. I think I would be. Assuming that I'm starting with a empty party, I would be collecting all the 5 eggs. Then, whenever I would have hatched 2 or 3 Pokemons, I will go to the box, release them, and get other eggs. I would be wasting time, but that time compared to the steps that I would be getting more, I would be in plus, I think, at least. That's what I got from my experience so far, at least with the eggs. Me too, by the way. Yeah, without flame body. Why did you start it? Couldn't you go for it in Gen 4? I don't know, with flame body. I'm pretty sure I would have gone for the 1%, unironically. What is the worst taunt you went for? I was not this one. Yeah, Anima's broken. Alright. With how many games, by the way? I don't remember how many emeralds you got. 4? No, so is that... can you find it also in Ruby and Sapphire, or just in Emerald? It is crazy that it is the only way in which you can get it. Alright. By the way, Brown, have you ever tried to... I mean, do you want all the games to be in English, or would you be okay with having them in a different language? Because I guess that if you're accepting getting them in a different language, you would be saving so much money. I know that probably with the shipping it wouldn't be great, but if you are able to find a single seller that got a lot of foreign games, that would probably be the best deal if you're looking for having a lot of games. Because I mean, I guess that the English ones are pretty hard. Yeah, I saw that. I mean, you're referring to the actual cover. I mean, not the cover, but I don't know the technical name, but like, let me get my GBA. Like this one, but with a red Gyarados that was also like transparent. By the way, I saw that on IG. I fell in love with it, but I don't think I will ever get one, unfortunately. But I saw that. If the Gyarados was shiny, I saw that. Oh, did you really find those many? You should go for one in the Great March, by the way. I wanna see you struggling in that place. Like every day he's saying, please let's hope for the Yanma to stay. What a win that it would be, by the way, winning a Yanma in that place. As far as I know, that one should be easy to be caught. But also easy to flee. But I'm not sure, that's what I heard, at least. Alright. Yeah, fair enough. I guess that it is fair to buy different language games just if you wanna shine out, not if you wanna enjoy the game. Fair. Yeah. I wasn't actually thinking about the fact that people actually want to enjoy the games apart from hunting. I always take it for granted that the main thing is hunting. If that one really is a legit one, I wouldn't be waiting for tomorrow, honestly. If the deal still great with the shipping, I mean included the shipping, it probably wouldn't make it up to tomorrow. 35 if it is a legit English game. It is. I mean, I would buy it right away, just to sell it. Because I mean, not to sell it, because I got only 2 platinums that are in English. I mean, American, and I would like to have all of them for. So I would probably be keeping it and wait to get a 4th one. But if I already had 4 in English, I would be picking it just to sell it without blinking. That's one of the way in which I was able to pay all the games that I got right now. I really wish that my games were in English. I would unironically, like, if I could just, I don't know, charge someone to swap all of them, all of my games that are allowed, into the English version by charging him for like 200, I don't know, I would do it. It would be so great to have all the English games on the layout, like to be able to have on the channel the English games. It would be way better, but I'm never gonna buy them. I already got everything, and it actually doesn't even matter in the end, just because the freaking names of the Pokemons are the same. Because if these games that I got right now were, for example, French or German, that got the different names, I would have never bought them. I mean, I would have the ones from my childhood, but if I was buying them for the channel, like I can't really, I will never like seeing on the screen the wrong names. Can't do really anything about it. So I got blessed by them being normal in Italian. The Japanese or the Korean one would actually be the only ones that I would be okay with changing the name of the Pokemons, just because you can actually understand nothing of what is on the screen, so I wouldn't be caring about it. That's why. But if I'm able to see just the, I don't know, not the like, I don't know, like the wrong language at all. No. I got the Pokewalker, but I will never use it actually, and the battery is also dry. So I would have to change it and then to use it, but I will never use it. Or at least that's what I'm saying right now. Who knows? You never know. But it just is not a noun that tells me anything. Like, for me, at least. I like the videos that I saw about it a lot, but not the type of one that I'd like to go for. I like for my session to be me set on my setup and hunt. I like to think about me hunting in that specific part of the day. I dedicate that part of the day to it, not doing things and in the meanwhile collecting other things. I don't know. Also because I wouldn't be able to, I don't know, like, I don't know. Good night, Sater. See you in the next one. Thank you for being with us. By the way, 15 counters and I will be gone too. 15 counters means 20 minutes. Fair enough. I'm not even gonna go to bed this late. As late as I was expecting. By the way, right now I'm having super long sessions actually, but whenever just because I wanna, now that I'm this far into it, I wanna push and get the last starter, but after this one I will be, as I said yesterday, the session will be like set up on the time actually, so I still don't know how much time I will be streaming, but I think like 2 hours or 2 hours and a half probably. I won't be setting an encounter goal, I will be setting a time goal. That's just because I will be doing different rounds together. Because if I was doing, if I was co-counting for something, I would be setting a goal with the encounters. But because of the fact that in the layout there will be like so many wild numbers, like different numbers. I mean, I don't even know which one would be the actual main round in that layout. Because I mean, it might be Magikarp just because there are 2 games dedicated to Magikarp out of 4, so probably Magikarp, but it is not even the round that I mean, I will be starting the Magikarp round, while Tentacool will be already at 5000. But yeah, I don't like to give it a main Pokemon in that layout. It will just be a wild raffle of things. Sometimes I like to do that. See the variety. But in the end, it's a fair variety, because all of them are from the sea, water types. Oh, right. Way better than I was expecting, actually. I was feeling like 40 and 40. Pretty good. I can't wait to go for it, actually. I can't wait to go for so many things. But this Tepig, so it better show up. By the way, I actually see that Carvana Hound be one of the potential hounds that I will be adding to the seaside. I will call it in this way, to the seaside layout. That is gonna be the next hound. Whenever there will be a free space on the layout, whenever I will be finding like Dratini or Tentacool, I might be moving to Carvana. Like, it is one of the options. The only thing is that I don't know, because in the case I was finding Dratini, that I would be fishing for it. In case I was finding Tentacool, I would at that point be fishing for 2 Pokemons at the same time, and I don't know if like I would be able to pay attention to both of them while also resetting for Magikarp. Oh. Yeah, I'm pretty scared about finding it, honestly, whenever I would be going for that hound. I really don't wanna... Hold on, I gotta go on with the game. I really don't wanna fail a shiny Gyarados. But it might happen. Sharpedo is extremely broken. But I would never evolve the Carvana from the Great Marsh into a Sharpedo. I would rather go, and I think I will, go for a Sharpedo in the wild, in Platinum. But I got another project for it, so it's gonna be in a very long future. Bye bye Pokemon, thank you so much for being with us. Have a good end end of the afternoon, I guess. No, I love it. I love Sharpedo as a Pokemon itself, like it looks so badass. Oh. What do you mean? What do you mean, Pokemon? Like out of nowhere right now? Not 2027, but I'm already thinking about things in 2026. I mean, for 2026. Bro, what do you mean? You can't be telling me so right now, like, in this way. Are we breaking up? No. Bro, so you will not be on my lives anymore? Are you saying so? I mean, every once in a while you can just come and say hi if you want. By the way, I see. Don't worry. Good luck on everything. Good luck on the project. Don't worry, you're fine. But if you want, like, whenever I'm live, come say hi. It will be a pleasure. By the way, let's do a little bit of a tribute for Pokemon. He was actually, let's repeat it, he was actually the first ever person that wrote something in my lives. He was the very first person, so bless. Bye bye. Thank you for sticking around for so long. By the way, I don't even like that much Shiny Carvana, honestly. I feel like it is extremely unique. But that's it. The color combination on it, like on that Pokemon, because in the end the color combination is okay. I wanna check just a single feature. Yeah. I like it. Yeah, let me fix what I said. I like it, but I just feel like that color combination looks better on other Pokemons. For example, the Deoxys. Like the Deoxys is the peak for that color combination. And I prefer Sharpedo, also the shiny form. Even if I think, and I'm sure, because it is a fact, that Carvana is actually more unique. Because the color combination for me is always beating in general, but the only problem is that it doesn't look extremely great on the Pokemon itself. I'm preferring Sharpedo. Super sad, by the way. I'm feeling like a loss right now. I wasn't expecting that. I mean, for him to be quitting like out of nowhere. He actually like notified me about it like I would say like a month ago. He told me that one day he would have like quit the whole thing. Yeah, literally. Like losing a relative, I don't know. But I didn't think it. I mean, he was serious about it actually. I mean, I don't really get the dropping the whole thing out, but fair enough. I love both of them actually, a lot. I think that Whiscash could have been better, even if I still like it. I would have loved to I mean, not love. I would have been okay with phasing on it for Phoebus, but thank God I didn't. But there would be chance for it, because every time you are fishing with the super rod, you're always getting the chance of getting a Whiscash, most likely. So it will be okay. Barbosh is extremely good to me. A very good combination of colors. I like it. If I was collecting a shiny Barbosh, I wouldn't be... I for sure wouldn't be evolving it. I'm slowly liking more the fishes, by the way, the more I grow. Like, when I was playing Pokemon as a child, like, I don't want to say that... Yeah, I mean, almost all the fishes, I'm referring to the ones from Diamond, Pearl and Platinum, because those games were the ones that I was playing. I always felt like they were just like NPC Pokemons, like Finneon especially, like... I don't know, that one to me is the definition of an NPC Pokemon. Like, I don't know. But yeah, I've always never cared like at all about Barbosh, Finneon, Lumineon, also Whiscash, all these type of fishes. But I don't know why actually. Might have been because of the fact that I wasn't spending a lot of... Also Goldeen, like... But I don't know why, because... I mean, Goldeen, I don't like it, but... I mean, I don't even like Finneon and Lumineon, actually. It's not that I don't like them, I just don't really... I still don't really care about them, but... When it comes to other fishes, I like them, actually. But... I don't know, it might have been because I was not spending a lot of time in the water in general, in the games. I was always... I'm not. I think it is ugly actually. Goldeen looks better than Seeking. And I really hope, and I will actually set up my accounts not to be phasing on Goldeen or Seeking. I don't want them. I think they are terrible actually. But there are others that I love, like Quillfish, Relicanth. When I was a child, I didn't even know about the existence of Relicanth. Before getting to that route in the areas that are on the top of the map in Sinnoh. Then I stepped into one of them, but. And like Relicanth is a tier S shiny, like, but also the Pokemon itself, I like it. Let me see if some other fishes coming to my mind that I never cared about. Welcome back, Tom. Don't worry, you're fine. I'm gonna disappear too, by the way, in like 10 minutes. Just need time to get to 5,000. Also Wingull and Pelipper are NPC Pokemons to me. Like, I will never like them. I don't know. I mean, Kingdra, it is a dragon, so it is already okay for me. I just don't really like the Pokemon itself, but it is far from being an NPC Pokemon for me. But my favorite one is Seadra from that line. Seadra looks extremely good looking. Like, also the shiny form, I love it. And also, like, Orsi, like, yeah. Kingdra to me just ruins a little bit the what is it called? The evolution line. I don't know, like I prefer Wingull to Pelipper, like miles away, but I don't know, like I've never liked them. But unfortunately, those Pokemons are extremely common. So I might be finding some of them by mistake. Unfortunately. I extremely agree. Sidra looks extremely aggressive. And the shiny form, like, that blue is insane on that Pokemon. I love it a lot. I'd love to get one. For example, like to me, the Kingdra thing is the same thing as the Poliwrath thing. It's actually something that doesn't. I mean, Kingdra works in the line, and also Poliwrath, because it is the actual same thing as Poliwhirl, but it is actually something. It is a boneless final stage for me. Yeah, it is an op. The Gyarados ops. So many Kingdra's fans, by the way, here. Let me see, my favorite water hybrid. I don't think I've ever even thought about it. But, I mean, Gyarados. I mean, pretty mandatory, I would say. Gyarados should have been Dragon, by the way. Should have been Water Dragon, like. To me, it is. Then, you can do whatever you want. But to me, Charizard is a Fire Dragon, and Gyarados is a Water Dragon. Oh, through the ghost. Like this slavery itself, literally. I don't even wanna know how many BRL got slaved. I'm so sorry for them. Like, Game Freak made them dirty like so much with that thing. By the way, people sleep on Dragonite as being a super good slave. Just because it is difficult I mean, difficult. It takes time to level it up. But it is actually insane. An insane HM slave. I don't know if it is better than what's it called? Than Bibarel. Because Dragonite can't learn Rock Smash in Gen 4. I don't know about the other generations. But Bibarel does. But Bibarel doesn't learn Defog, and Dragonite does. These two should actually be the only. I don't know if Dragonite can learn Cut. Actually. I mean, I guess that a freaking dragon that can Fire Blast your family can learn Cut actually. I mean, I don't know, but there is no logic behind these things, so it doesn't really work what I'm saying. But anyway, that's the last encounter. Let me use the trick. Let me drop the Gen 1 top 5. Shiny top 5, first place Gyarados, second place Weezing, third place Staryu, fourth place, how's it called? Haunter, 5th place, Tentacruel. 6th place, Shiny Tepig. He's gonna happen right now. I'm also gonna press the button already. You get nothing again. That's it. Guys, that's pretty much it for this stream. We got to 5,000. The next time we will get to 500 more, as always, until we get the freaking pig. By the way, yeah, thank you so much for being in my company as always, and see you in the next one.